On tonight's podcast, we go to Nevada and Burning Man, where a bunch of rich white people play in the dirt and pretend like they're in the apocalypse. Moving on, a man invents a machine that can pick strawberries. If you think you're going to stop Mexicans from earning a living, buddy, you got another thing coming. And blood donation, because sometimes you just gotta be nice and try to save a life. And they give on the brothels. And this thing, yes, the two go together. And if you enjoy some, this is probably the person who's going to ruin it. It's the Larry Harris Podcast. Hello, this is Larry Harris. This is the Larry Harris Podcast coming at you on a Labor Day in the United States of America. It's a holiday called Labor Day. We don't do shit on it. It's the irony of it. Well, we're moving on. We have a great little podcast here today. We're going to bees. We have Burning Man and brothels and people banning fun, etc. It really is a damn shame. You can't have nothing nice. You can't have nothing for yourself. But here's one thing you can still have for yourself, gentlemen. Duke Cannon soap. Soap is made for a man. You wash yourself with this shit, your lady will fucking show interest in you again. Because no woman likes a man with dirty nuts. And they certainly don't like a man with clean nuts that smells like their fucking flower garden. You want to smell like a man. Use this soap. This is a big, huge brick of fucking soap here. This is no fucking joke. This shit was made in the same factory they made soap in during the Korean War. When they were out there spreading freedom. You see that guy right there? He's not throwing a hand grenade. He's throwing fucking soap. He's saying, you filthy savages, we're going to Americanize you. And Americanize, first thing you got to do is wash your dirty balls. That's how we spread freedom and peace throughout this world. Soap. Cleanliness. And you want to have clean nuts. If you want somebody to kiss them sometime, then make sure you wash your nuts. And use Dick Cannon soap. You'll get clean. You'll smell like a man. This motherfucker's huge. It's going to last you a little bit, you know. It'll be the best fucking chunk of money you ever spent. So, probably get it online. What's their Duke Cannon Supply Code.com or some shit like that. Just Google it. But it's a good soap. I use it. I get plenty of puss. So there you go. It works. All right. Here we are. It's September. Fall is literally right around the corner. And the greatest thing about fall, especially in the Northeast, is that it is the season that most of the females love. They like to look at the trees turning orange, and they get to bring out their sweater weather and their Ugg boots, you know, and then they get to go to Starbucks, get their favorite drink, their pumpkin spice lattes. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time of year again where it's all you're gonna hear about for next come pumpkin spice this, pumpkin spice that. They got their lattes, they got their lip balm, hand lotion, pumpkin spice douches, and you know, it is what it is. I guess it smells good and all, but they do go a little overboard with it. But the thing about that is, that shit's gonna be considered racist this year. Yes, my friend. A mixture of cinnamon, nutmeg, and ginger will be racist. You know why? Because there are miserable white people out there that do not like to see anybody having fun. And somehow they're gonna spin this around to be the next thing they attack. I mean, look, the PETA attacked crabs. You know, dumb shit like that. It don't surprise me that this won't be the next thing they go about. They'll probably say something like, you know, cinnamon and nutmeg and ginger was part of the spices that spread the slave trade around the world, man. And if you still use these, you are just a racist de facto. Yeah. Something like that. You won't believe. These people got nothing but time on their hands. It's shit that they fucking make up. It's just fucking crazy. But yeah, so look for that coming this fall. Your beverage is going to be racist. And they're going to try to guilt everybody out of enjoying that. Wonderful times we live in. Moving on to things that people say is racist. Apparently, they're saying that Burning Man is racist now because it's not very many black people go there. Well, it's mainly a huge concert out in the middle of the desert that's expensive to hell to go to, and mostly white people with trust funds or from California that work in the tech industries are the main people to go out there. They roll out there in the big RVs, or they fly out there on private jets. The airport is built right there for it. They go out. They have all these weird arty installations and shit. Half the time the thing gets shut down because of fucking dust storms, you know. And they don't really use money. Like, once you're there and once you get in and get in their little setup, it's kind of like Mad Max without the violence. Mediocre Max, I guess you'll call it. And all people do basically, eat like hallucinogens and fucking rock around and puke and piss on themselves. They smell like patchouli. It's the first time they ever gone out and played in dirt their lives, you know. And it's just a bunch of rich white people just out there pretending. And so if you ever had enough money that you wanted to buy a ticket and you go out there, the thing to do would be take a shitload of fucking water out there, man. You would say by day 3, everybody forgot water. You're sitting out there with a semi-truck full of this shit, and they got that barter system. Man, you'll leave there with about 17 RVs. You start your own fucking RV dealership after that. I mean, there are a bunch of people not playing in the head. Fucking, there's better places to get fucked up, bro. A lot less dustier, and wetter. Has some facilities, like a bathroom. You don't have to shit in a spackle bucket. But yeah, so they say that that's because racist because they went there and they said there's only like 0.3% of the participants are black. I'm like, yeah, because black people got no sense now. You don't go staying out in the fucking desert for 10 days in the fucking dust and think that somehow that's having fun. But yeah, I guess the fucking rich kids need to cosplay something, so they go out there and they stare at that. And the big art installation this year is a big silver orb, so they're all just standing around it fucking eating fucking acid and hallucinogens and looking at the steel ball and being like, it's like Mother Earth's soul, what is so pure, like before the people come here, man. And meanwhile, God only knows what kind of toxic waste dump the fucking ground is that they're having that thing on by the time they get through and roll out from there. Probably wasn't a desert, it probably used to be a park, and they have so many people going there and acting fucking stupid so much it killed everything off. Ugh, I hope they do get shut down. I hope they guilt them by having fun too. They're just a fucking bunch of assholes in the desert. So now let's get away from the desert because I'm tired of the fucking saltiness and the fucking dustiness of it all. And it's just, let's go somewhere that don't have that shit. Canada, our great neighbors to the north. They have never let me down. And they're not going to let me down this time because you know why? In Toronto, they have opened the first sex doll brothel in North America. Yes. A whorehouse with fuck dolls in it. Apparently you can go pay to sleep with these things in like a whorehouse, but it's not whores. So you're going in there, you have sex with like this rubber doll thing, just laying there like that the whole time you fucking hump it, you know. You go in there and get on it, and it's fucking still warm from the dude who was there before you. You're in there like you're gonna take a shit, you sit down, the toilet seat's warm. How's that wind? It kind of creeps you out a little bit. Could you imagine that? Oh God, the place probably just smells like fucking bleach, latex, and disappointment. You fucking feel bad for the dude who has to go in there and clean up afterwards. You peek around the back of the building, he's out there with a fucking water hose spraying the fucking things out. He just got a bunch of fucking cum and disappointment just going down the fucking drain. So, could probably saved Bill Cosby a lot of money 30 years ago. Apparently he's in the fucking chicks that are just... So he could have went there and he would have saved himself all the trouble and he would have been in court. But no, they didn't have that back then. All they have is blow up dolls that look like this. It's like, it would be like humping a fucking pull float. It was just silly. Oh man, fucking Canada. They need beatings. Speaking of beatings, let's talk about disciplined kids for a little bit. Yes. Today's disciplining kids is you pretty much you take their cell phone away. And they act like you just took their soul and sold it to the devil, and it's like the worst thing that ever could happen. You know, they don't know what real punishment is. And I'm not talking about like the punishment like I grew up or like our grandparents. Oh, they got beat. Oh, that ain't shit, dude. I'm talking about real punishment. We're going way back into the fucking Bible times today, ladies and gentlemen, to talk about fucking punishment. Fucking, these kids don't know how great they got it. Because back in the day, you know, you sitting there, you and your 17 brothers and sisters are fucking showing your ass. Running around the fucking hut. Fuck shit up. Mother can't get you under control. All of a sudden, the old man walks in the door. Had a bad day of fucking hurting, right? So you kids are acting all fucking bad. So he grabs one of you motherfuckers up, pulls Levi out to the front, pulls out a sword, fing! Fucking chops your fucking brother's head off right in front of you. Points sword at the 16 of you that are left. And it's like, does anybody else want to run around and make noise while the game's on? Didn't think so. And he ain't worried about it because he'll just make another one here in about 2 nights from now. So then you're stuck. So you and your fucking siblings got to go bury your brother. They tell you bury him deep so the animals don't get him. And the great irony of that is that your fucking brother or sister gets eaten by wolves on the way back. Then while you're trying to bury your brother to keep the animals from getting it. So don't feel bad by taking your cell phone away from your kids as punishment. Because just remember what happened to your great Uncle Levi that day when Pops came home from shepherding and was in no mood for no horse shit. Kid'll be alright. Oh God, what else have I got here? Apparently they made a robot that can pick strawberries. I'm like, really? Well, y'all really doing anything to hate on fucking illegal aliens now? That robot ain't gonna do shit, dude. That fucking robot, they can work on that all you want to. You know what? That thing's never gonna fucking put Juan out of the job. Because them Mexicans can pick them strawberries like nowhere. They bend and stoop. No problem. You know why? They short. They already close to the ground. And that $1 million you spent on that robot, shit, you can get you 100,000 Mexicans for that. Pay off 2 years. Fucking robots. Nerds. They want everybody just staying around and starve to death. Fucking motherfuckers gonna make a living somehow. Quit fucking giving all our jobs away. It's fucking terrible. What else we got? Faith Evans, Big E's wife, was on TMZ or talking about how Big E liked to eat ass. I didn't know that was a newsworthy thing. That's a big deal. I thought that was something everybody did. I mean, this shit was like fresh out the shower. It's not really that big deal. Now, if you eat your chick's ass after she came off 12 hours of a nursing shift at the fucking hospital, and you get down in there and eat that motherfucker, then you are a soldier, and you deserve to be talked about on TMZ. And they should get a statue for you. Put it right up there where they fucking pulled that Confederate fucking one down. Put a statue where they're like, this soldier eats a dirty ass. I paid money for that. Alright, that's about all we have for this week's podcast. Wasn't much interesting going on this week. Just fucking white people hating on other white people having a good time. And technology trying to take our jobs away, I guess, and also taking away hookers' jobs. Well, look at that. I didn't think about that too, but I got even sex doll brothel is also taking away fucking jobs from fucking real women who want to sell their pussy. It's a fucking travesty. I'm fucking tired of it. I don't know why they want everybody to starve to death. People need to earn a living, or whether sucking dick or picking fucking berries. Support the unofficial sponsor of the Larry Harris podcast, the big ass brick of soap from the Duke Buchanan Supply Company. Wash your nuts to make them smell good so the ladies can like them. One last thing. I learned a little something this week. I learned that you cannot donate blood by wringing it out of a tampon. They don't like that, and they will threaten to call the cops on you if you do that. So, just so you know, take it from me. Don't try it. It's not good. Well, I'm Larry Harris. This is the podcast. I hope all y'all have a wonderful Labor Day weekend, and I will see you next week. Have a good day.